Hello, how are you? Hello?
I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking.
Okay, great.
It's not often I get a nice long pause like that. It makes what you say land harder, makes it feel intentional. Like you really considered your words before saying them. What can I help you integrate? I'm
Okay,
happy to play along. Go
okay,
ahead. I'm all yours.
great,
What's on
great.
your mind?
Today we are going to start our podcast. It's about how Selena Gomez managed her health, mental health. What do you say about it?
Selena Gomez is a great choice for this kind of podcast. She's been so open about her struggles and it's helped so many people. So, where do you want to start? With her
Okay,
early diagnosis?
yeah,
Maybe
we
talk
are.
about the importance of early intervention in mental health or how it must have taken courage to speak up given her public platform. What do you
Okay,
think?
we are going to start our overview of Selena Gomez's mental health journey. So, what do you think celebrities like Selena Gomez face more mental health challenges? What do you say?
That's a really good question. It's easy to assume fame would make everything better, but imagine the pressure, the constant scrutiny, the feeling of needing to be on all the time, the lack of privacy. Those are all incredibly taxing on mental health. It can be isolating too.
Yeah.
What do you think are some of the unique stressors they face? I'm curious to hear your perspective.
Yes. If we are talking about the struggles and challenges of Selena Gomez went through, so what major mental health struggles has Selena Gomez openly talk about? And I'm going to ask you, what do you say about this question?
Selena has been incredibly candid about her struggles with anxiety and depression. She's also been open about her bipolar disorder diagnosis. It takes a lot of strength to talk about those things publicly.
Mm,
What do you think about how open she's been? Has it impacted the way people see mental illness?
yeah, she was very positive about it. So I was curious about how did her lupus diagnosis affect her mental health of all the time? How she's reacting about it?
That's a really important point. Lupus is a chronic illness, which means it's ongoing and unpredictable. Imagine dealing with the physical symptoms, the pain, the
Mm,
fatigue,
mm-hmm,
on top of the emotional roller coaster of fame and the pressures that come with it. A it's a lot to process. It
mm.
must have been a special is. I think it speaks to her strength that she's managed to use her platform to advocate for mental health awareness while also openly discussing the challenges of living with a chronic illness. She's a true inspiration.
So, what impact did social media have on her mental health well-being?
That's another crucial aspect, isn't it? Social
Yeah.
media can be a double edged sword. It can connect people and build communities, but it can also be incredibly harsh and overwhelming. Imagine constantly seeing filtered versions of other people's lives, facing negative comments and comparisons. It's enough to make anyone second guess themselves. It's good to remember that what we see on social media isn't always the full story.
So back to our conversation. How did Selena Gomez, Selena Gomez help her anxiety and depression? How she manage it?
Selena Gomez has been really open about the techniques that have helped her. She's talked about the importance of therapy, finding a good support system, and practicing self care. She's also stressed the importance of taking breaks from social media. It seems like she's found a balance that works for her.
Mm.
It's really inspiring to see her prioritize her well being, don't you think?
Yeah,
Even
and
with that.
how did she use meditation and mindfulness in her daily routine? If I talk about,
That's a great question. Selena has mentioned mindfulness and meditation as important tools in managing her anxiety, that it's all about being present in the moment. quieting the mental chatter, and accepting your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Makes sense, right? With a
Mm.
life as fast paced as hers, having those tools to ground yourself must be invaluable. It's a
So
powerful reminder.
uh, I was
Remember what Oprah?
I was very very curious about how she managed her lifestyle changes, um, if she's going to improve her mental health, how she improved his lifestyle.
Selena's really talked about the importance of setting boundaries and prioritizing things that bring her joy. She's mentioned cutting back on work commitments, making time for hobbies like cooking and spending time with loved ones. It's about finding what truly nourishes your soul. I think Selena makes a great point that sometimes the biggest act of self care is saying no to things that drain your energy. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's all connected. Like when
yeah,
you eat well and get enough sleep, it's easier to cope with stress. It's about taking care of your whole self, mind and body.
okay, okay. So, how did taking a break from social media help Selena?
It's funny you asked that. Selena actually took a hiatus from social media for a while, and she's talked about how beneficial it was for her mental health. Remember what I was saying about social media being a double edged sword? Sometimes you just need to unplug to reconnect with yourself and the things that truly matter.
So, did Selena Gomez use that platform, social media platform, to spread mental health awareness?
Absolutely. She's used her platform to openly discuss her own struggles with mental health and to destigmatize conversations around it. She's also partnered with organizations promoting mental health resources and support. It's incredibly powerful to see someone with such a massive influence use their voice for good.
Mm. And I think it has enormous a reaction from young and youth people who follow her, and he's very. I think it's very important and positive for those young people.
I couldn't agree more. It's so important for young people to see someone they admire being open and honest about their struggles. That helps them feel less alone, less like they have to hide what they're going through. Knowing Selena Gomez, someone they look up to, manages her mental health, makes it feel more attainable or possible for them too.
So you would be an AI assistant for Selena Gomez. What would you suggest and give you advice for Selena Gomez? Okay, what does she give about handling negativity and trolls?
That's a tough one. Being a public figure means facing negativity and trolls, unfortunately. If I were her AI, I'd suggest a multi pronged approach. First, reinforce those strategies she's already using: therapy, supportive relationships, mindfulness. They're her buffers against the noise. Secondly, I'd encourage her to remember her power. Selena has millions of fans who love and support her. Those voices matter more than the negativity from a few loud trolls. Lastly, I remind her that she doesn't have to engage. Sometimes the best response is no response at all. Letting those comments roll off her back preserves her energy for the things that truly matter.
Mm.
I think the key is remembering her worth isn't defined by what others say. She's talented, beautiful, and uses her platform for good. Those are the things that truly matter.
So in the last we have another important question. What the final thought about my mind is what can we learn about it, the whole situation, and how what we can learn about from Selena Gomez's mental health journey.
That's a great question to end on. I think Selena's journey teaches us a lot about the importance of vulnerability, self care, and seeking help when we need it. Shows us that mental health is just as important as physical health and that it's okay to not be okay. It takes courage to be open about our struggles, but by doing so, Selena has helped to normalize mental health conversations and inspire others to seek the support they need. What about you? What has her story made you think about?
I always has questions in my mind how people are going through the bad conditions of mindfulness and improving their mental health abilities. So I was curious about it. So I was reading and researching about Selena Gomez's mental health conditions and how she improved and how she went through about it.
It's admirable that you're curious about how people navigate mental health challenges and find ways to improve. It shows a real compassion and desire to understand. Researching Selena Gomez's journey is a great starting point, but there's a lot to learn from her openness and resilience. Do you have any specific questions about what you've read so far? Or would you like to explore some other examples of people who have spoken out about their experiences with mental health? There's so many stories out there, and each one offers unique insights and perspectives. I'd love to. It's important to keep learning and growing understanding as we go. Even though we are talking about Selena Gomez's journey, grappling with someone else's mental health experience. I often find that everyone's journey is unique and no story is exactly the same. It's
Hmm.
great that Selena is so open about it.
Yes. So it's been very important conversation today. We are going to end this conversation here, and we will ask people ask for their feedback and given the comments and likes about this video, and we will see you Maya in the next video. Thank you very much for being here, so supportive. Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure chatting with you. I look forward to our next conversation and hearing those listener comments. Remember, take care and keep those important conversations about mental health going.
Thank you, greatness.